Hi, my name is Chris Bivins. I was born in DC. My date of birth is February 11th. I am an Aquarius, so I like long walks on the beach. Wow, I first started dancing. It feels like, well, my mom would say I started dancing like as soon as I came out the womb. But she's always been a big Michael Jackson fan, which is actually how I got my middle name. It's Christopher Michael. She wanted it to be different a little bit. But ever since I saw Michael Jackson first dance, like I was probably like, I guess I was like 2 or something like that. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool, because I could talk when I was 2, and I was actually doing full sentences, believe it or not, even though I'm slurring my words now. But yeah, just ever since then, I've always really been influenced by him. Breaking, big fan of that. Turbo, that's my man. I always enjoyed that. I don't know, just dancing's like an outlet for me, and I just really enjoy doing it. So, yeah. Singing. I started singing probably about like 6 or 7 years back, actually in church. I've always liked to write music, and I don't know, it just kind of clicked. My friends were like, hey, you can kind of sing a little bit, and I was like, I don't know about that. But after a while, I built up my confidence just like dancing, and I just kept practicing, and I felt that I got a little bit better. And the style of music I do is acoustic R&B. I kind of coined that term, and I'm also a b-boy, so it's kind of like a combination of Michael Jackson meets Craig David / yeah, I think that's about it. I think that sums it up, just about. Let's see, wow, that's a lot. I don't know if you ever heard of Boogie Butts. They were in America's Best Dance Crew. Actually, Miguel Amario, he was one of like the leaders of Boogie Butts. I went to school with him, and I kind of learned some of my moves from him a little bit. What else? I opened for Marion at the Ocean City Car Show this past, I guess like 2 weeks ago. What else? I opened for Falling April. This was in 2006 when I was first starting out. I think that's a good amount of summing things up. My favorite performance so far, that's hard to say because I'm a perfectionist, so I don't really have a favorite performance because I feel that each time I do a performance I get better and better. So I can't tell you that I have a favorite performance right now. Well, I was on stage, and this is actually really funny. I was in front of Ryan Leslie, Jay Holiday, who else? Michael Bivins, and this was up in Philadelphia, and I got to perform in front of them. And I had a cough drop in my mouth, and I wanted to spit it out, so I ran right up into Jay Holiday, and he gave me his little like piece of paper so I could spit it on there, and that was a kind of very humbling experience. So I guess that would be my worst thing to ever happen, is to spit into Jay Holiday's paper. Traveling to London, that was an amazing experience. That was actually my first time outside of the country, and London is amazing. So for any guys, bachelors, that want to go experience London, you should do that, because the ladies, they love our accents. I get there and I'm just like, you think I have an accent? Because you've got an accent. But they love that, so fellas, go do it. But I got to perform for the Baroness, and this is Baroness House, and she's one of the only black baronesses over there in London, and I got to perform and dance in Parliament, so it was really cool, get to see all these castles, and she was a very lovely lady, and actually, she really likes Michael Jackson. She's a big Michael Jackson fan, and I had a Michael Jackson watch, and this was right after Michael Jackson passed away, and I gave it to her, and she gave me her contact information, and she was just very, I guess, like, appreciative that, we over here still appreciate him and still, try to do our best and try to just, imitate him. Because I know I imitate him all the time, whether it's crotch grabbing or if it's, doing some moonwalking or some spins. Like, Michael Jackson, definitely a huge fan of him. What I love about dancing, kind of like I said before, it's an outlet for me. It's just I can get all my emotion out. If I'm angry, whether it's about a girl, and I'm just like, I just gotta dance. I know that sounds so crazy. I just want to dance. I just want to dance. It's just great. You can just let so much out, so much energy. I think that dancing is a source or a form of energy, and I guess also a form of art. But you just can let so much emotion out, and it's a good outlet. It was actually Michael Jackson, Dangerous. That was the first one I had. And then actually it was my mom's. I kind of took it and just went back, because that's when we used to have like the cassette players. It was kind of like our CD players, and we would have like, you put the cassette in, you had the headphones, and my mom got that for me. I think I was like 4 or 5 or something like that, maybe around that. And I would just go sneak in the back room and just go listen to it, whatever. And she'd be like, no, go, do your ABCs and all that stuff. And I was like, I'm trying to listen to Michael Jackson. Get that mom. But yeah, I think that's my first one, was Dangerous. All-time favorite song would probably be Jump by Fundamental, also known as FDM now, and that would probably be my favorite song of all time. Music means to me, wow, it's an interesting question. Music means so much to me. Like I said, like dance is an expression, especially writing music. I love writing music because I'm putting my thoughts on pen and paper and then turning them into a track. It's just letting people know what's on your mind, but yet in a positive, kind of artistic kind of way. It's just, there's nothing can compare to music. Nothing. It's like sex. It's really good. In 5 years, I want to, be a top-selling artist. Not just my music, but I want to write for other artists. I really want to have like my own label established. There's so much. I want to have my clothing line. Like I want so many things that I want to do. But the main thing is I just want to, have a good life. That's what I really want. If the music end doesn't work out the way that I want it to, I still want to be able to, look out and feel like, I'm doing something positive in the world. That's kind of what I want. So overall, I just want to have a good life right now. The main advice that I could give anyone right now, and I think this would be like the most honest advice, is to just keep trying, keep your hustle on, because don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. When someone tells you that, prove them wrong. Like that's the only advice I can really give you that I feel is, that I've used. Because when someone tells me, hey, you can't do this, or you can't sing, or you didn't hit that note right, prove them wrong. Go back and bust it out, and just be like, ha, in your face. That's how I feel about it. Describe myself in one word. Wow, one word. Bad. That's what I say in one word. I feel bad pretty much sums everything up because bad can mean so many things. Like Michael Jackson, bad. Just when you think of that, you just think, oh my God, he's so bad. It's just like it's good. It's so good that it's bad. That's what I would say. For more information, go to yougotlace.com or lacemagazine.org.